Today we look at Project Warlock, yet another classic FPS-inspired game. Interestingly enough, the entire game was developed by a high school kid. But I love these old school shooters, so let's see if Project Warlock is worth picking up. Right off the bat, I found an odd design choice for the game within its difficulty settings. It has a lives system. But what do the lives do when I run out? How many more can I find? And how come I can't play the hard mode with infinite lives? Well, it was never clear to me, and my first impression was that the entire game started over if you ran out of lives. Turns out, it only makes you restart the chapter. Naturally, the game only has 4 chapters, and each of them has 15 levels, so you still need to restart 15 levels over if you run out of lives. Odd difficulty decisions aside, the game jumps right into the action, and plays very much like a classic shooter, with fast-paced gunning and level design requiring you to find up to 3 colored keys in each stage. Since you're a warlock, you get some magic spells as well as your guns, and you'll discover more spells as you progress through the game. You start off with a magic rod that uses mana to attack, and 1 light spell that costs nothing to use. Thankfully, we had this light spell for this one single dark room in the entire game, which, by the way, had nothing in it. I don't know what I would have done without this spell. Most of the other spells seem inconsistent and weak. The ice spell was the only one I personally found to be useful, and even that I didn't use very often. For the rest of the game, I stuck with guns. All the guns were generic ones you would expect, such as a pistol, shotgun, super shotgun, crossbow, rocket launcher, etc. The balance of the weapons felt off as well. Most of the beginning of the game I stuck with the pistol, as it attacked much faster and did more damage than the crossbow. I complemented the pistol with a shotgun, as a generic gun you use in every shooter. This does change when you advance in the game, thanks to the level up system and the ability to advance your weapons. Later in the game you find the minigun becomes very overpowered. There's a hub world that you get sent back to every few stages, where you can level up your stats to have more life, ammo, and magic, which helps with the scaling enemy damage. It's not a very exciting leveling system, but you can also upgrade your weapons and learn spells with upgrade points in the hub. When you're ready, you can go back to the stage selector and pick the next bulk of levels you want. But what about the level design? Well, that's okay. You get a mini-map in the top corner to help you through it, but it's mostly useless as a functioning map. It gives you a general idea, but I just ignored it all game. The level design itself is fairly generic, but it's not a linear line of pointless killing either. It has some exploration. The game also features locked doors and secrets, many of which lead you back to where you need to go to prevent backtracking. The secrets in the levels are all the same. You just spam the use button against walls until you find a secret, which is the only way to find extra lives. You'll find plenty of secrets that way, it's not too hard. Some of the secrets have multiple secrets in it for some reason, sometimes they have useless teleporters. Some of the design of the shortcuts and teleporters felt pointless. Most of it was randomly generated and not designed by hand. The best part of the secrets were discovering some of the Easter eggs within. There are some fun things to find along the way, as well as keeping you topped off with lives, health, ammo, and giving you plenty of experience to level up. Gameplay is exactly what you expect for a classic style game, with nothing of specific note. So what really shines in this game is the art and music. While the music is great, there are some moments in the stage where the song clearly loops, which becomes strangely noticeable. Monsters in the game are pretty cool, though a lot of times they just feel like reskinned creatures. Though you will also find the most horrid, disgusting, diabolical monster of all time in this game. That's right, nothing can prepare you for this, so I'm just gonna throw it at you. The evil glacier. Ah! Oh, and each stage ends with a boss fight. They're unimpressive large monsters that die when you shoot them enough. So overall, the best part of the game was the music, then maybe the art? Everything else was okay, it plays like you would expect it, with okay level design and bland weapons. I would say if you love classic FPS, this game is worth picking up on sale. If shooters aren't generally your thing, then this game won't transcend that for sure. This is definitely a niche game. Pick it up if you really think this is your thing. If not, then skip it and play the true classics. With that said, I hope you enjoyed my review of Project Warlock. And if you did, there will be plenty more to come, and there will be plenty more in my backlog for you to check out. So thanks for stopping by.